How do you put together a value proposition? This is exactly how you differentiate. So what is a value proposition? It's a crystal clear statement of how your product or service solves client challenges, delivers benefits, and improves their situation. It must be quantifiable, and you must be able to prove it. Now let's take a look at Bain, since we use them as an example. So, solve client issues. What are they looking to solve? Growing profits and growing revenues. What benefits do they deliver? They deliver more profits and higher revenues, and they're able to prove it. Initially showing you a couple just to get hired. And improve their situation. How do they do that? Quick hits and long-term value. Your value proposition, if you have the ability to demonstrate measurable value that you can bring to the client, that will determine your success with a value proposition. A number of years ago, when I was first putting the research together for the book, I was riding on an airplane sitting next to a poor soul. And the reason I say poor soul is that's where I do all my research. The minute I find out someone sells something for a living, I want to know a lot of things like, who do you compete with? Who's your biggest competitor? What's your differentiation? And I happened to be sitting next to a gentleman that was in the machinery business where they built these huge machines for the food packaging industry. And it was a very complex machine. He had big international competitors. And I said, how do you differentiate from the competition? And he said, quite simply, customer service. And I said, okay, customer service is a differentiator. What do you mean? And the way he explained his customer service, I knew it was a differentiator. He said, it's in our culture. And he said 3 things. Number 1, in our organization, we don't have voicemail. So if you call the company 24/7, you get a live person. Now, you know how when you call the bank, push 3 for this, 5 for that, on hold, voicemail. He goes, you get to a person 24/7 when you call the company. Said the account team we use, each person is on an incentive system for a quick response. So when you send an email to one person on the team, everyone gets it with the objective of returning that message ASAP, because we know the value of that machine being down. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars per hour for some of our big clients. And we keep track of that, and we use that in our selling process to show how we can quantify the client service as a competitive advantage. And finally, we don't make a profit on customer service. And we tell our clients that we make our profit on the products we sell, which are a little bit higher than the competition, but well worth it based on the client service. Ladies and gentlemen, that's a differentiator. That's customer service.